Sounds like more like a crowd, if anything. So on the main screen, Reina's just showing off her goddamn thighs every time, and it might, like, slightly arouse me, because I have a thigh fetish. But you know what? That's not gonna stop me from continuing on with my life. Anyway, I haven't done anything wrong. Oh no.
あれ、何やったの?
No. Fuck all of you. Wait.
試合でなんか汚いことしたんだって。
No.
じゃあうちが負けたのあいつのせいなの?
Leave me alone.
最低だよ。あいつのせいで。
I'm just a
市松くん、何か言いたいことは?
I've done nothing. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm having a nightmare. Get out of my head. That was right. All I aspired to be was golden, like at the very start of the game. I would do anything to make that a reality. Anything. Sounds a little weird. Oh, it's just the night terrors. You don't just say, it was just the night terrors. Like that's I woke up. 6 o'clock. God, I hate this time. Oh no, I got a sneeze coming. Oh God. Oh, Jesus Christ. There was no need to wake up so early. I woke up early yesterday too. Yesterday's events played back in my mind, where I creepily looked out the window. I had been woken up by radio calisthenics yesterday, but I looked out my window. Hello? There was no one there. But I did hear voices counting 1, 2, 3, 4 far off in the distance. Yep. Had to relocate. It'd be gross to do it beside my room, huh? Of course it would be. Because I'm just a piece of shit commoner who creepily looks out my window. I already wasn't in the best of moods. Due to my vulgar display yesterday, everyone had gone from smirking at me to being cautious. This was pretty hard on me in its own way. Not that I could say which was worse. There were those who would approach me, my friends. Sylvie's fucking face. But their other friends would drag them away. And there was someone who didn't particularly care about all that, but I hardly ever spoke to them. We hung out with her, it's fine. She's our ally.
元気がありませんね。
You think? Maybe because I'd had so little to eat? Or maybe... Oh.
3日目。慣れると同時に疲れが来たか。
Do I hear her saying this?
学園生活に身が馴染めば。当然、昔を思い出すでしょうね。
Oh no! Ah! Everything felt so tense. No one wanted to interact with me. I just took my seat and behaved myself. I'm a mess student. Many of my classmates seemed to be on edge and were waiting to see what I would do. But they had nothing to worry about so long as I didn't act out. This was probably the perfect amount of distance for all of us to have from one another. Like so, class started. Oh no, there was a line. Oh, what is going on now?
外が騒がしいですね。
Oh no, it's like my dreams. Huh? I had been ignoring the lecture, so I noticed it just now. There was definitely a racket spreading throughout the school. All this fuss was in the middle of class. What was it? Oh no. Did a dog get in or something? Man, that's always an exciting time. I looked out into the yard. I was asking Sylvie. I wasn't... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just... That's the sort of event that gets a school more wound up than anything else, though. It wasn't a dog. Still, this was the exact sort of school-wide commotion that I would expect if something had snuck in from outside. What the hell was going on? Can I even look? Could it be a mysterious terrorist who came here for Sylvie? Don't say that!
私を
She's right there!
何
I will kill them! Oh my
カバ
god.
レロさん席に戻ってください
To be fair, Sylvie has a little robot floating around with like laser eye beams to kill anything.
すいません
We were still in the middle of class, and the only ones who got worked up over the idea were my neighbors, Sylvie and Kikuchio.
何何ほら私狙われているの
Why do you sound happy and excited? Yeah, they'll catch us and tie us up from head to toe. Whichever one has given up hope, I'll break free with my hidden pocket knife. I'll be the last hope of saving everyone, and then I'll be golden. I'll head straight for the chemistry lab first. I'll mix together all sorts of different chemicals to make a binding agent and improvised bombs to fight off the terrorists. He has a whole, like, fucking plan.
ほらかっこいい
I'm already down. That was a delusion. I'd spent a good half of my school hours making up in my second year of middle school. And now there was a princess in class, it wasn't completely out of the question.
でも本物のテロリストが来たとしてそんな簡単に脱出できるかしら
We all like to think we would, but...
昨今のテロリストは人質を時限爆弾のそばに集めて要求をします。下手に抵抗すると爆弾が起爆し大惨事になりますね。
Why are we talking? Don't scare... The real world has no sense of adventure, does it? My newly awakened self would take down the minor villain, one that would terrify the student body without causing any fatalities in a feel-good way. That was the sort of terrorist I would hope would show up. But then... Oh no. Oh my god. What? My cell phone vibrated. What the I had a message online. It was Reina. She sent me some sort of character stamp holding a huge sign. The sign said... Ah. It was apparently for a relatively dull reason. It wasn't a dog, it was a person. Ew. Guess it was none of my business. People.
あの子が戻ってきたらしいよ
Oh boy. Here we go. I can hear people talking around me too. The class's reaction was... God, she's become the best character ever. Don't worry about it. Shut up. You'll understand why she has a route. Everyone will love her.
そうね今度は何をしてかしら
Oh.
だよねラストでずっと停学してて欲しかったかも
I feel like I know what we're talking about.
ほんとほんと
Suspended forever.
市松もいるしノーブル学園の品性が地に落ちるわ
Hey, fuck you. You don't need to drag me into... As you could hear. I will destroy them all. All the commotion had completely settled down by lunchtime. I wondered who was the suspended student was. Not that it really mattered.
ごはんごはん
Not that they may or may not be my, the idol that I might idolize. I don't know.
ねえほら今日は
Oh no, you're gonna be dragged away. Ah. Sorry, I'm gonna go wander a little. Aw.
うん
Aw, did you see how happy she was? Poor I'd hang out with Sylvie all the time. No lie. She seems like she'd be very fun to just hang out with. Same with Reina. Like those two together? Come on now. I walked down to the hallway. Sylvie was probably about to invite me to lunch, but...
行きましたわね
Mm-hmm. The girls around me had harsh looks in their eyes. I was in no mood for this today. Putting up with their glares was just a hassle. I'd stick out like a sore thumb if I acted all doom and gloom around Sylvie. How could you, though? She's so like, bright. Either way, I'd been looking forward to eating lunch, as it would make up for my shabby breakfast and dinner, which, by the way, is literally the same meal every day. But I still didn't quite feel up for it. So where am I going? The roof. I came to the rooftop again, my haven. Yes. Wait, I hadn't brought anything for me to eat. Aww. Oh well, guess I'll die. Oh well. It'd be a pain to go all the way back to the school store anyway. And those strange looks were way too harsh for me to endure today. Better just kill some time here. I could head to the school store at the last second before break ended and buy whatever was left. It's just the shittiest shit because it's the last stuff. ... I took a seat in the shade. So I look up the sky. Noble Private Academy. God, I hate this place. It was a special leading academy in Japan, but it was funny how I'd eventually made my way back to practically the same sort of place as at my old regular school. And at my old school, I hid in the shadows for the longest time, didn't I? Wee woo? ... Space Marines? Hello? Oh God. Were you just like, look, what? Okay, so she was just like standing there menacingly. I was plenty jumped myself. When I opened my eyes, an unfamiliar face was peering down at me. She must have been looking at me over closely. Perhaps too closely. Ugh. Oh God, what the hell? I thought the roof was off limits. She doesn't care. Yeah. Fair enough. The unfamiliar girl shrugged her shoulders, seeming exasperated, and stood up. I got back up as well. Whew. Had I nodded off? I mean, it's enough time for the sun to go down. Break's almost over. I need to grab lunch. Dude, no, it's over. It's done. She's like, what are you talking about? School's over. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's lunchtime right now. My surroundings were dyed a dark shade of orange. Huh, never mind. I thought I'd been sitting in the shade, but everything was oddly lustrous. The sun was shining off to my side. Well, shit. It had been to the south, but had migrated west. Ah! It's nighttime? What the hell's going on? If I'm able to leap through time, what? Am I being attacked? Oh, she's going with it. Whoa! Jokes aside, I hadn't just nodded off. I was out like a light. Oh, God, that's weird. I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night. I got plenty of sleep. Then again, you didn't sleep well. Yeah, I hadn't slept soundly thanks to that awful dream. I guess I'd made up for it just now, which meant I skipped all my afternoon classes. Well, which is not good. Burp. But then, those expert whatchamacallit classes were in the afternoon, so it was fine. Oh well. I bet the whole class was ecstatic to not have me around. Where did Commoner Man? Huh? What is it? The girl was staring at me. It's like I've seen those eyes before. I just can't put my finger on it. Could she quite possibly be a certain person that I... God damn it. She actually looked pretty cool. Her hair was dyed in the same shade as Reina's. Because blonde. Give us the blonde heroines. After giving me a good once-over, she giggled and said...
亮は寝心地が悪かったか？市松大路くん。
How do you know my name? Are you a spy sent to kill me? She seemed to know my name. It's so. Do you live in the dorms too? I'd never seen her in class, which was likely where she would have picked up my name. The woman giggled again and said,
女の子を脅すのは感心しねえな。
I don't think I'm threatening. It never happened. They really are making a mountain out of a molehill. I didn't do anything. The rumors about me threatening a boy from class and the radio calisthenics incident were beginning to blend together. Ah, that's what's happening. God, give me a break. You're, I'm like, yeah?
リア。
Okay.
相馬リア。
Rhea? That's a cute name. It almost sounds, it's like half of the name that I probably know you as. So much so that it didn't match her mannerisms. What?
いや。お前、部屋でマリア・ビショップの曲かけてたよな。
You heard that? And what of it? You want to fight?
ファンなの？
Oh, I am.
そう。
Uh-huh. She swiped her hair away from her face. What the?
まあいいや。とっとと帰れよ。この学校7時に門閉まるぜ。
No, I'm yeah. I checked my watch and saw it was 6:20. Ah, shit. I still had half an hour left. I'll stay here for a bit. Have a good time.
帰んねえの？
Nope. How about you?
俺はやることがあんの。いるならいるでいいけど。
You have something to do up here on the roof.
黙っとけよ。
Okay. Oh. Rhea felt around her chest pocket. Ah. What's she gonna... Oh, ooh. I took a quick look at the pendant she was wearing. And then she pulled out... Whoa.
よいしょっと。
Is it what I think it is? Is it a box, perhaps, of a certain something? That is not necessarily good for you. Rhea put that certain something in her mouth before climbing onto the water tank. Couldn't see her from below anymore, huh? Nope. I followed after her. I'm supposed to be quiet. Aha! I was right! You know, that's... we've already been over this. Dot.
んだよ。ついてくんな。
Just... Well... Nah, this isn't a situation where I'd want anyone to think we're together, you know. Getting down may have been the right call, but... Oh, does she have, like, little... Yeah, her, like, leggings got, like, stars on them. I like it. I'm gonna say this because it's relevant, but smoking does shorten your life, blah, 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 blah. It's bad for your health, yada, 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 etc., etc.
あっそ。
It's not like I've heard that a million times. Didn't look like she cared. That's fine then. Her health was of no concern to me.
受動喫煙だっけ？周りにいるやつが一番健康に悪いそうだぞ。
Oh yeah, it can get pretty bad.
あなたの健康が心配でどうたら。帰れよ。
Nope. Nah, it's fine.
うせえろ。
I don't like punks, so it's in my nature to do the opposite of what you tell me.
うぜ。
Punk was an outdated word at this point, though. Nah, not many people use it. But between the super flashy hair and smoking habit, that's probably a fitting word for her. And then I just like swipe it away. She carelessly took a puff from her cigarette. She was so cute too. What a waste. God, her mouth's gonna smell like just fucking smell. No, not her. Well, her mouth is gonna taste like smoke, and then she herself will smell like it. Seemed like a pretty awful scene if you ask me, but I would just overlook it. I ain't about to stop you or anything. I'm curious, why do you smoke? Like, is there a reason? Why does anyone smoke, really? I had no interest in tobacco, and it was a question I often posed to smokers. I wonder what was so fun about those fumey things. What do you think's the reason? Because it's cool or something? I think a lot of people do it as a stress reliever, but I don't see how killing yourself is a stress relief.
正解
Ah. Huh.
かっこつけてんの
But you wanted to smoke alone, so you're not really showing off for anyone. You're lying to me. She took a huge drag off
テレビ
it.
だとタバコ吸ってる男ってうだつの上がらねえおっさんばっかりだけど女はいい女系のかっこいい感じだろ
Sure.
だから吸ってんの
That was a very 90s-esque excuse. I doubted that was the real reason behind it, but she didn't look like she wanted to elaborate any further. Well, I shouldn't pry into the subject too much anyway, as it would just make the mood even worse. Oh, that reminded me. Were you the one who got suspended? Ding, ding, ding.
ん
I heard some student came back from suspension today. It caused quite a stir earlier. Eh?
人目は避けたつもりだったけど見られたか
Can't avoid the eye of the student body, you know. Looks like I hit the nail on the head. She took another drag and looked frustrated.
まあ騒ぎにはなるわなまだ停学処分中の生徒が入ってくれば先行どもも騒ぐだろうさ
Huh. So you're still suspended. All Reina said was that someone who got suspended showed up. And that's why I was convinced her suspension had to be over. I was wrong. She was similar to a terrorist or a dog in the sense that she was an unwelcome trespasser. Well, if they told you you're suspended, why not stay suspended? If I could get away with it, I would. I'd love to be suspended for a little while longer.
うるせえな関係ねえだろ
Okay. Scary. Regardless, I kept pressing her for more. Is there some reason why you wanted to come back to school? Probably a lot of reasons. Some reason?
うるせえ
No, I like hearing my voice. I don't. That was as far as I got. She packed way more of a punch than I did, and all I could ever do was fall silent. I'll just sit here then. Soaking in that secondhand smoke. Both of us were at a loss for words.
時間切れ
Huh?
こいつは俺だけのものにしたかったんだけどな誰にも言うなよ
It's like the second person to know. Huh? Whoa. Whoa, Space Marines? Oh. Ooh.
始まっちまった
Ooh. That's why. Okay. Wow. I like this, just this. It looks beautiful. And it's all animated. What a view. It's just gorgeous. I followed her line of sight. The sun was in the process of setting. Don't look directly at it. And sinking straight into the lake. Hamamatsu Lake wasn't an ocean, but you could still see the horizon since it was over 4 kilometers wide. The lake was much larger than I originally thought, especially when I could see it from a place as high as a roof. The sun setting on the horizon, a view that should only be visible out on the Sea of Japan. Is it kind of nostalgic?
懐かしい。
Yeah. I saw this kind of thing a few times when I was a kid. I played here a lot as a kid. My friends and I would just stop playing, and just as the sun was setting, and gaze out at this same exact view. I'd stopped coming here to play at some point and forgot all about it, but even now I found it to be breathtaking. Oh. Wow. It actually felt more incredible now than back then. Perhaps because of how high up we are? Maybe. I'd only looked up at the sky from ground level at the time, but it made a world of a difference now that I was on a roof. Because that's what you got, the angle now. Enough that it left me mesmerized.
念押しするけど、誰にも言うなよ。少なくともこの場所はな、俺だけの特等席なんだ。
No, it's our spot. Yeah. I wanted to, though. There were other people I wanted to show this place to. But this view was a treasure. I was only out of here, I was only here out of sheer dumb luck. But I was sure she'd be upset if I took any more of this experience away from her. That was how worthwhile a view it was. Is this why you went out of your way to come to school while you're suspended? It is worth it. She clicked her tongue, seemingly annoyed by my comment, and turned away. We'd only known each other for like 10 minutes, and her attitude left a lot to be desired. With that said, her reason for coming to school while suspended was kind of endearing. That's risking a lot.
お前さ、
Huh? Hmm?
お前、ゴールデンタイムって知ってる？
The holiday in May?
ウィークじゃなくてタイム。
Yeah, that's different. I know, I was kidding. This may have been the scenery's beauty at work, but Ria suddenly became much more talkative than before. With only the butt of her cigarette left, she snuffed it out using her portable
テレ
ashtray.
ビ局がよく言うだろ。
Oh, what was it again? The time of day with the highest ratings?
まあ、それが正解。夜7時から9時だか10時だかまで。何かをするのに最高な時間ってこと。
Huh. Yeah. She'd come to that liberal interpretation. Oh god, oh,
こ
it's
れが
bright.
俺のゴールデンタイムなんだ。
You can see why. It's beautiful.
この時間、日が落ちていき、夜になる一歩手前。ほんのひととき現れる輝きの時間。何もかもが暮れてしまう手前の一瞬。ほんの一瞬だけある世界のすべてが輝くとき。
It definitely is the best. The setting sun reflected upon the lake and made the whole world appear an even more brilliant shade of gold. To be golden. Golden time. A glimmer, perfectly befitting that name, was before us as we spoke. It's...
この湖に入った者は輝ける永遠の時間へ旅立つことになる。
Oh, we're talking about that.
昔ある人が言ってた。永遠の中に金色が沈んでいく。この湖はこれまで何回この金色を沈めたんだろう。永遠に近いくらい輝く時間を閉じ込めたのかな。
She's a very deep person, you know what I mean? You sure are romantic. Yeah.
中二病って言いたきゃ言っていいぞ。
Nah. You sure about that?
蹴り落とすけど。
Well, you sure are romantic. She did seem kind of delusional to me, but that's okay. But she also sounded like a romantic. Sentimental feelings like that were one of the few things that made sense to me. The sensation of sinking into an unknown darkness and having no one to rely on. I experienced that plenty today. Ah! Feels bad. ... Seeing something so incredible gave me a bit of salvation. I understood that feeling well as well. You just look. Oh, well, there it goes. There's our golden time. It's over. And at long last, the sun set.
閉門まであと15分。
Time to go, huh?
あ、
See? It wasn't that bad spending golden time with me, huh? We headed out together for whatever reason. You live in the dorms too, right?
うん。
Ah, okay. Then we headed toward the same place. The thing that had me a bit worried was... Oh no. Please. God damn it, every time. Murmur, murmur. The foyer between the front door and my room. The vast space fell silent the moment I stepped inside the building, and the girls gathered around instantly grew quiet. Of course, that would happen if the Academy's biggest troublemakers, Rhea included, who was currently suspended, both came waltzing in at the same time. This isn't gonna do well for me, is it? Oh man, maybe we should have come back at separate times.
うぜえのは一緒だろ。気にすんな。
Yeah, but We crossed through the foyer together. These stares were as intense as ever, but it was ever so slightly comforting to split their I almost said their glazes like a fucking donut. Their glares with Rhea. I headed for my room. What? Rhea followed me. The guest rooms were located along the hallway, and as soon as that thought came to mind... you are the one that they were talking about that's next to me. She unlocked the room next to mine. What? We're neighbors?
言わなかったっけ？お前がマリア・ビショップのファンなことはメールでは出回ってないから安心しろ。
I guess she heard about it through the wall. Yep. So you were the one who slammed on the wall to shut us up the other day. Yup.
壁薄いんだからもうさせないよう静かにしろ。
Just shut up. She disappeared into her room with a self-satisfied smile. I was a little surprised, but she'd probably make for a decent neighbor with Reina being a solid runner-up. Dude. Nice to meet you, neighbor. Her response to my greeting was a curtly shut door. Well, this worked out swimmingly enough. Oh, well, now you're in a new outfit for whatever reason. With that...
彼女と仲良くなられたんですか？
Probably. We've at least said hi to each other. Is that a problem? It's like, why are you with a troublemaker? Jogasaki looked somewhat bothered by this development. She probably assumed the troublemakers are banding together. We have to. Rhea and I weren't really even close, but I'd rather keep that information to myself and let her stew. Yeah, I hope it bothered her. Jogasaki quickly collected herself.
まあいいです。
Huh?
はい。今日の夕飯。
Yeah, thank you. I was in a much better mood after meeting Rhea, but I was faced with the gloomy reality upon returning to my room. Was I only safe when I was back in my bedroom? The same room that had been assigned to me, and the one where I could avoid all the stares of the other boarders.
ちょっとよろしいでしょうか。
Huh? My sympathizer. Huh? I was the only one around. Rhea hadn't come out of her room. But me? He's pointing at himself. There was no possible way they could have spoken to the wrong person.
私、1年の栗生茜って言います。
And you already know who I am. Hello.
同
Don't you know it? Oh, sorry. Ichimatsu Oro. Nice to meet you.
市松先輩ですね。よろしくお願いします。
Oh, I like the senpai. It's nice. She was quite the energetic girl. There was a certain something about her appearance that felt out of place in an academy filled with a bunch of fucking rich-ass, snobby-ass kids. Oh, aren't you the girl from before?
はい。何度かご挨拶を。
One of the few that's actually nice to me. I think you were doing radio calisthenics.
そうです。毎朝の日課です。
You looked really nice in your workout outfit, but I'm not gonna say that because that'd probably be kind of weird. This sure took me back. I'd had similar exchanges with underclassmen at my old school too. Are you the athletic typer by any chance?
私、陸上部なので、
Ah,
バリバリの体育会系です。
that explains it. I see. Is that why you're so energetic?
よく言われます。私的にはこれが普通なんですけど。
I mean, she just has a little more pep in her step than most people. So, what do you need from me? What do you want from me?
ご挨拶です。
Ah! Sure, hi, we said.
同じ寮で暮らす先輩にはご挨拶をしないと失礼じゃないですか。
Well, no one else does. Looks like she had a sporty personality down to her very core. I was raised in a similar environment, so I didn't mind it in the slightest.
ですね。その。
Uh-huh. Hmm?
何を話そうか忘れちゃいまして。
I get that sometimes. You know, the old brain just it was basically rotting on the inside, so.
それでは自己紹介の続きを。
You don't have to do that. Sure, you got this.
ありがとうございます。頑張ります。
She seemed both easy and difficult to deal with. What a complicated girl.
さっきも少し話しましたけど、私陸上部なんです。短距離100メートルの選手をやってます。
What was your time?
ちなみに自己ベストは11秒73です。
Ooh. Wow, that's pretty fast.
先輩、陸上にはお詳しいんですか？
It gets right in your face. No, not especially. I was comparing it to my own
おー、
time.
なるほど。ありがとうございます。
My time is like 30 minutes. She was faster than most men I knew. In fact, her time was faster than mine.
でも今はちょっとタイムが落ちちゃってまして、自己ベストの記録も1年前のものなんです。
I mean, over a year ago?
膝の怪我で最近まで起用してました。
Oh.
今はもう良くなりまして、コーチの指示をもらいながら個別練習中です。
Are you going through like some sort of physical therapy for that? Your knee, huh? Oh, that must be tough. I know all about busted knees. My knees don't work too good.
半月板損傷ですね。
Oh.
お医者様と相談しまして、保存療法、というやつで治療をしました。
The cure. It doesn't hurt anymore?
はい、痛みはもう大丈夫ですね。今は筋トレと軽いランニング、あとは水泳で体力作りをしてます。
Like how we're just actually having a normal conversation. Like, I see. That was a precise treatment regimen, and given this academy's facilities, they probably had support systems and rehabilitation centers on site. Are the radio calisthenics part of your rehabilitation?
はい、
Oh
100
god.
年近く続いている国民的な健康体操ですから、効果はバッチリです。
She like phased out of existence, like she fucking glitched out. Oh no, the matrix is breaking down.
先輩も一緒にどうですか？気持ちいいですよ。
I mean, I'll let you know. I won't. This whole situation was already uncomfortable at best. There was no telling what would happen if I told that group of girls that I wanted to join them in their workout without warning.
いつでもお待ちしてますからね。
Well, she could wait for me all she wanted, but there was no chance in hell I'd show up. Aww.
ところでですね。
What if it was just us? Huh?
先輩のことをお聞きしても良いでしょうか。
Uh-huh. Why?
それは。
We know why. My underclassman, Akane-chan, was at yet another loss for words.
私が先輩に興味あるからです。
Phrasing Akane, dearest. Interested? In me?
そうです。私、先輩に興味ありまくりです。
Are you saying that like that on purpose? This is the first time we've met, right?
はい、初めてお会いします。
Do I remind you of someone you know or something?
いえ、そういったこともありません。
Okay. And you're still interested in me.
おかしいでしょうか。
It makes sense if I were some outrageously hot dude or had an interesting looking face, but to be honest, I'm just a visual novel protagonist. For a girl to have such a deep interest in a guy she'd only just met when neither of those were the case? Was that even probable? Well, sure, I'll answer if I can.
ありがとうございます。それでは早速。先輩のご趣味は何でしょう？
I can't think of anything specific except my porn games.
あれ？では好きな食べ物は何ですか？
Chicken tenders. I guess I'm the kind of person who'll eat anything as long as it tastes good. Oh my god, he's one of these people. How he answers questions.
では好きな女性のタイプはどんな方ですか？
Why ask that question? Pretty girls with long hair and big breasts. Boom. Especially black hair. I know, I get it.
なるほど。髪と胸に魅力を感じる。
I must report this to the crew. Why are you taking notes?
いけませんでしたか？
I guess it's not a big deal, but avoiding careless comments would be in my best interests.
では気を取り直して。他にはありませんか？
Like as a general, I prefer healthier women. I don't want them to be too skinny. Aside from that, someone who isn't too demanding would be great.
なるほど、なるほど。健康的で優しい子ですね。
What the hell is she planning to do with this information? I couldn't tell what went through girls' minds.
他には。あ、そうだ。先輩は部屋で一人の時、何をして過ごしてるんですか？
Masturbate. Next question. This question was a little difficult to answer, and was oh no, and was a delicate subject for a guy my age. Listen to music and, well, lots of things. There was no need to fully disclose everything I did behind closed doors. I kept things simple. Although my neighbor had found out I was a Maria Bishop fan.
なるほど。それから。寝るのはいつも何時くらいですか？
That's a good question. Maybe around midnight or something?
起きるのは6時くらいですか？
Maybe a little later. Thought about it as I answered. It felt like less that this girl was interested in me and more like she was assessing me. I get it. This is reconnaissance. I bet the other boarders told her to look into me. This made sense based on that assumption. An investigation into my hobbies, interests, and general rhythm of my life. That was what all her questions seemed to be about. Maybe I could try gently egging her on. Isn't there anything else you wanted to know?
他に。そうですね。
anything? Like our senpais that were doing radio calisthenics with you, for example? Did they want to know anything about me?
いえ、先輩からは特に。違いますよ。これはあくまで私が市松先輩に興味があるから聞いているんです。
I know all I needed to. She sucked at lying and trying to be sneaky. I bet she was put up to this. Well, she what's the word? She volunteered. It wasn't like she was thrown into the fire. So I'd better leave well enough alone. I'm about to eat dinner. Are we done?
はい。それでは最後に、この寮での生活はどうですか？
It's hard to say. I'm not really sure yet.
ですよね。まだ入ったばっかりですし。
Yeah. I'm getting used to it a little at a time. I'd appreciate it if everyone spoke to me as casually as you do, Akane-chan. Just in case I gave her that honest, sincere response. Would you tell everyone else that for me, please? I don't think it'll do anything, but...
はい、わかりました。
Not that I would hold out any hope. Yup. Nope. You already knew it wasn't coming. Dude. Sad. She's not a bad girl. See, she wanted to do that though. It wasn't like she was forced or anything. I just like hit the door next to Ria's just to piss her off. just to fuck with her. God damn it, Maria. God, why?